Buying in Grand Rapids means buying into the tightest corner of the West Michigan market. About 1 month of supply, homes going pending in roughly 9 days, and clean listings still drawing around 5 offers. Here's what it actually takes to get one of them accepted. Start with the geography, because in this city, it sets your price. Grand Rapids is the metro core, built along the Grand River, and from most neighborhoods, you're inside about 20 minutes of downtown. Every market you'll compare it to, Kentwood, Wyoming, the Forest Hills suburbs, gets priced off this center. Now the numbers you're buying into. Grand Rapids is a city of about 200,000 people, which gives it the deepest pool of listings and turnover anywhere in the metro. The typical home sits around $304,000. It goes pending in about 9 days, and you're roughly 20 minutes from the downtown core. The housing stock is old, and it sets the bands you'll shop in. The median Grand Rapids house was built in 1953, and better than a third of them went up before 1940. Entry level here is anything under about $250,000. The core band runs from there to $500, and above $500 you're into Heritage Hill Victorians and downtown condos. On price, the city is the entry point, not the premium. The typical Grand Rapids home is valued around $304,000, roughly $30,000 below the Kent County median of $335,000. It's the suburban ring that pulls the county number up, which means your dollar reaches further inside the city limits than around them. My honest read for buyers is this. Grand Rapids is one of the few places in this metro where being close in still costs less than the suburban ring. And that is exactly why the competition never lets up. You're not fighting for a discount here. You're fighting for the house. The demand side explains the pressure. Corewell Health and the Medical Mile anchor the region's largest employment base right downtown, and a county housing study put the shortfall at roughly 35,000 units by 2027, about 14,000 of them inside the city. Towers are going up. The Factory Yards project alone adds 467 units, but that's rental supply, not for sale supply. So competition. City homes go pending in about 9 days, against 66 in a new construction market like Allendale on the other side of the metro. 9 days means you tour the day it lists, not the following weekend, and it means your financing is finished before you start looking. Here's what your budget actually reaches nearby. Wyoming prices below the city, Granville a little above it, and East Grand Rapids, minutes away, inside the same metro, runs more than double. If you want to be close in without paying the Enclave premium, the city core is the trade you make. Now, where you actually get leverage. It is not under $250,000. That band has more homes under contract than it has listed. So you are bidding, not negotiating. The room is above $500,000. On listings that have sat past 30 days, on houses needing cosmetic work in a market chasing move-in ready, and on fourth quarter timing when the buyer pool thins out. Financing is where city buyers win or lose. The 30-year fixed averaged about 6.5% through June, and the forecasts cluster between 6 and 6.5% for the rest of the year. Nobody is waiting this market out into the 5s, so the real question is not whether you qualify, it's how fast your lender can actually close. The program's worth knowing. Kent County's conforming limit is $832,750. So almost nothing in the city's normal range comes anywhere near jumbo pricing. FHA runs to $541,000 here at 3.5% down. VA is 0 down for eligible veterans. And Michigan's MSHDA $10,000 assistance is a 0 interest second lien you repay only when you sell or refinance. And because the city has genuine 2 to 4 unit stock, owner-occupied multifamily is a live path here in a way it isn't in the suburbs. 2 city-specific things to check before you write. If the house sits in a local historic district like Heritage Hill, exterior work needs a certificate of appropriateness from the city's Historic Preservation Commission. And district lines do not follow city lines. Most of the city is Grand Rapids Public Schools, but parts fall into East Grand Rapids, Forest Hills, Northview, or Godwin Heights. So confirm the boundary for the specific address. So here's the strategy. Get fully underwritten before you tour. Set your walkaway number before you write, and treat day 1 as your only day. In a 9-day market with 5 offers on the clean listings, preparation is the entire advantage you get. Grand Rapids gives you the deepest inventory in the metro at its most accessible price, and the shortest distance to everything the region has. If that's the trade you want to make, the work starts with your lender, not with listings. Let's get you ready before the right one shows up.